Hi, it's John Cronshaw here with my author diary for the weekend in March the 9th, 2025. I've had a really busy week. I have been working on a new project. Actually started it at the end of last week, and it's something a little bit different to what I usually do. So this is basically an alternative history, historical fantasy set in the Second World War, and it is called RAF Dragon Corps. That's what, if I do anything with it, that will be what the series is called. The story is called Dragon Squadron, and it's a novella, and it tells a story of basically a pilot who is training to be a dragon rider. So this is basically Second World War. What if there were dragons? That's I suppose the high concept thing about it. I've just been having a lot of fun with this story. I've got a first draft of the novella, and I've basically got first couple of chapters already up to a standard I'm pleased with. So I've posted the first chapter on my Patreon, and I'll be posting those over the next few weeks. I think there's something like 9-10 chapters, something like that in total. I'll probably get the chapters more aligned when I go through it one more time. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the story, really pleased with the world. I've had initial responses have been really positive. So yeah, we'll just have to see whether I do anything more with this. Basically came about because I was out with my wife and we were, giving my guide dog a free run in the park, and she was telling me about a book she was going to be editing that was, set in the Second World War, and she, mentioned something about, so it sounds really good, wouldn't it be better with dragons? And then kind of made some jokes about, dragon-related book titles, book ideas, and Churchill's Dragons, that was, one. And by the time I got back in the car with her, I was like, oh, there's something to this. As I've said before, I like to work on what excites me the most at any given time. I've been working on that, and we'll get that finished, get that sent for edits. But the unedited chapters, I will be posting them over the next few weeks on Patreon. What else? So next week, then, I'm going to be looking at going back to the Chosen One. So because of this, this Dragon Corps series, whatever it's going to be, I don't know what it'll be yet. It might not be anything else. It might just be I had this itch to scratch, and I just wanted to get a story out of my head. But we'll see. So I'll be back on with the Chosen One anyway next week. Itching to get back to that as well. There needs to be more of me. I think that's the thing. I need like a couple of clones to work on stuff, so I can get all the stuff out that I want. Because if you've followed me for any time, I miss you now that sometimes I like start a project and then I'll go back to them, then I'll leave them for a while, and then I'll go back to them, and then I'll get like this weird avalanche of like loads of releases in a short space of time because things have just kind of come to a finish at a similar time, things like that. So what I've got, obviously, I've got the start of the Ravenglass Throne coming. So obviously I've been doing that on Patreon and whatnot, but the first novella will be going live next week. That'll be going live on March 12th. I've also put Forged in Blood. So this is Guild of Assassins Book 2. That is now up for pre-order. That has been edited now. I'm basically waiting to get that back. It has been edited, but my wife has got both books 2 and 3. So there's a good chance that there'll be 2 Guild of Assassins books coming out, in April, something like that. So this is what I'm saying about the avalanche thing of like, I had the Ravenglass Legends book a few months ago, and then, the Ravenglass Throne, and then I've got this. I'm not a consistent author by any means, am I? But I do get stuff finished eventually. And like with the Chosen One thing, I think I spent, most of last week on it, and then hadn't touched it since May 2023. But yeah, I'm going to carry on with that next week. So yeah, Also finished watching the Queen's Gambit on Netflix. Really enjoyed that. Recommend watching that. I think it's a few years old, the series, but it's it's definitely a good drama. Also watched the Elimination Chamber, the WWE event. That was good. So good, shocking climax to that show. So definitely check that out if you're interested in wrestling. That one I would just recommend if you're interested in and you've been following anything like that, watch it because it's a really good one. Probably one of the better Elimination Chambers actually that I've seen. So yeah, definitely check that out. So until next time, cheerio.